Today is July 26, 2015. We're in Building 131. We're doing the follow-up on Priority Unit 22635, which was the room fill in our burnt building. We got feedback from almost every single lab. We had, from the faunal lab, we found out that a lot of the faunal material was burnt so high that it turned turquoise, but some of it wasn't burnt as much. We also had a lot of parts of different people, a lot of different human bones, from people of different ages, different levels of burning, burnt, unburnt, which is really interesting and significant because it means that they maybe came from different places and were also possibly deposited at different points in the filling process. From the obsidian lab, we had a mix of obsidian from different sources, Nenezida and Goluda. They were characteristic of the transition between level 6 and level 7, which is what we expect to find from this building. The groundstone lab also said that we had some interesting findings. There were a variety of different kinds of tools, including a complete grinding slab and lots of things that were characteristic of other burnt buildings in this area, including 77 and 52. So that was exciting to be able to match it up with the other buildings because even though our artifact density was much lower than those other buildings, the makeup of the artifacts, the character, the content was very similar. The pottery was also characteristic of that same level transition between 6 and 7. And the human remains lab that looked at the human material confirmed that they weren't from necessarily burial, so there was a bone scatter in the general room fill. From the archaeobotany lab, we found some of the wheat grains that we find down much further down. So overall, it wasn't anything super surprising, but it was exciting to be able to match it up with what's going on elsewhere in the shelter.